Hi, it's Caroline from newhorizoncoaching.com.au, career coach and job search strategist. And today I'm going to talk about a topic that's very subjective, and even I don't have all the answers. Me, the all oracle. It's about when you're stuck in your career and when you actually lose a little bit of that purpose and that you don't know what you need to do or what you should do best, and what decision you need to make, and that you're at a crossroads and that everything looks like it's daunting upon you and you feel utterly lost. And a lot of people do. And one of my clients a while back, when I met her, she was exactly in that situation. She find herself jumping from role to role, job hopping, like some would say, and each role, for one or another reason, didn't really work out for her, and she changed, but she never felt like any of the roles that she did really had true meaning, made her feel fulfilled. So when she came to me, she was all over the place. She was saying like, oh, I should do this and I can do that. And she was like following every shiny object that you put in front of her. If she would see an ad published, she would say like, yeah, I'm going to want to apply my resume. I will adapt my resume. I will write a perfect cover letter. She would prepare like millions of hours in interview preparation and stuff like that to just get that role. She would get it, stay 6 months, and then feel like, oh, it's not really what I want. So she really felt stuck in her career and didn't really know what to do and how to get out of that. To top that up, she's very competitive, and when you're very competitive and competitive with yourself, you always want to win. And the problem with that is, and together with job searching, is when you apply for a job and you want to win, and the first win is getting that interview, and then you want to win again, and the second win is to getting a second interview and then a job offer, and then you want to get the job. That's the ultimate winning that you can have in that process. So she constantly wanted that. Now, what we did in the beginning didn't really make sense to her, and it was like, why are we doing this? It was actually defining what she wanted and why she wanted what she wanted. So we defined basically her end goal. And a lot of people, including myself, I would never set an end vision of in 3 years or 5 years time, because I would think like that's very likely going to change. And the reality is it changes. But creating a vision, now I changed my view, creating a vision actually helps you map out all the decisions that you need to make. It's like a compass. It gives you clarity on, okay, what brings me closer to that goal that I want to achieve, and what brings me further. And by defining that, you will actually be able to see like, okay, this is a nice opportunity, but maybe it's not the right opportunity for me because it doesn't bring me closer to the ideal that I want. So basically, it really helps you clarify and gives you direction in a lot of the decisions that you need to make. Now, before that, when you completely feel stuck and even like say like, oh, that is too much, then you have to take it even a step further and think about why you do things. What do you want to achieve? Like, yes, everybody. If I ask my husband, what do you want to achieve? He says the classic thing that like 90% of the people will say, I want to drink cocktails by the beach and just like make money whilst I sleep and just like randomly do this. Like, that's like a disillusion of a lot of people. Like you have to break through that and really like, okay, what do I like, what do I want? And it could be, if you look at your day job and you might say like, oh, you're 9 to 5, and you might even say like, oh, there's so many things I dislike about this. But there might be things like the organization, the ticking off, the stakeholder management, the engagement, or even like if you don't like to talk to people, you like to just do the numbers, the analysis, and you feel you're really good at that, then really, okay, that's gold. That information is gold. And a lot of people think, yeah, but they assume that everybody likes that, or they don't see that as anything special. And you're really totally wrong. It's appreciating the talent and the natural things you like that makes you special, because that combination, your personality, that's your unique value, and it's uncovering that layer by layer. And it's not an easy quick fix job that you can do. It's like, it takes time to really define that, and then figure out, okay, what do I really want from my career? What do I want in 3 years? What do I want in 5 years? Do I want flexibility? Do I want like being the CEO and or the head of the world? Like, and the golden rule that most people forget to take in the equation is that things can change. So, for example, if suddenly, like, oopsie daisy, you fall pregnant, like I did, your vision and the direction you want to go totally changes, and that's okay, because that means that you have to re-evaluate a lot of the things, that what you want and why you want it, and what the ultimate goal is, and you have new milestones. And people think like, oh, if I set this goal, this is it. This is it for the next 10 years. I have to reach it. And to be honest, that's not true. That is a myth. Like, things can change and things need to change. You need to change and you need to embrace it. But the basics are that, first of all, you have to define what your why, because it's a compass for your decisions that you need to make. And then you have to define what ultimately where you want to go. And then you have to reverse engineer all the steps. Okay, if I have a decision, a career opportunity, is that going to bring me closer or further to that goal? Give you an example. If you say like, my goal is to find a partner and start a family and have a house, and you sign up for a promotion that you have for a job where you have to work like 12 hours a day and travel constantly, and it might give you shitloads of money and really give you the perfect lifestyle, then it might not bring you closer to starting a family and having a house and kids and whatever you want. So that is an extreme, but that means that you have to choose between what is bringing you closer to your ideal. And yeah, you might actually feel like, oh my God, I'm missing out. This is a great opportunity. Why didn't I take it? And you have to just learn to accept that not all choices are the right choices for you. There might be right choices for somebody else, but there might not be the right choices for you. So, and it helped me so many times when I sat down and really thought about, okay, what do I want? Where do I want to go? And this decision that I need to make, is that going to bring me closer or further to where I need and want to go? So, and I know, like from experience and working with hundreds of clients, that this going through this process really helps clarify a lot of things. So just thinking about it is not going to give you the answer. You have to write it down, workshop it with yourself or with somebody else, brainstorm it, put it out there, so it's not just in your head, because that's not where you're going to find the answers, because then you're just going loops and loops and loops and loops and loops. You have to just like talk about it, and even sometimes just by talking and by hearing the sound of your own voice, you're going to find the answer and it's going to make sense. But it's just starting that process and really giving that a go. So I hope that will kickstart a lot of your figuring out where you want to go. If you're stuck and you just like need help figuring out, and you're at a crossroad and you don't know what's right or wrong, just take it back to the basics. Step out of the rat race that we're all in. Whether you're working for a big corporation or working for yourself, it doesn't matter. We're all in a rat race. We just have to stop and pause and just look around and see if we like what we have around, and just like, do I like my friends? Do I like my work? Do I like where I live? Like, how does it measure up? And what do I need to change to make that closer to my ideal? And a lot of people are uncomfortable with change, but change needs to happen sometimes. You have to push yourself outside your comfort zone and go for the things that you want. Otherwise, they're not going to happen. And nobody's just going to hand it to you and say, hi, here you are, here you go. Like, it's very, very unlikely. You have to take the right actions and the right decisions that bring you closer to your goal, and then it will happen. So I hope that helped a little bit. And if you have any questions, you can write me an email on caroline@newhorizon.com.au, or leave a comment below this video. And please share this video. Helps me immensely, like sharing my worth and sharing my wisdoms and with the rest of the world. Thank you very much, and have a nice evening. Bye.